shopping for a mattress online, but still feel more comfortable buying from a brand you've actually heard of before, there's a good chance you've looked at Cocoon by Sealy. When you see the Sealy name attached to a mattress, you're looking at a company that has been manufacturing mattresses for well over a century, buying from a legacy manufacturer that understands large-scale production, material sourcing, and long-term durability. The Chill mattress is Cocoon's cooling-focused model, and it comes in two versions, a memory foam version and a hybrid version. On the surface, they look similar. Both ship compressed to your door. Both use a cooling cover. Both are marketed around a medium to medium firm feel, but internally, they are built differently, and those differences matter more than the marketing makes it seem. In this review, I'm going to walk through both those versions. We'll cover construction, durability, expectations, real-world feel differences, sleeper fit, cooling performance, couple considerations, pricing, and where I think each version makes sense. The Cocoon Chill comes with a 100-night trial period. It gives you enough time to adjust the feel, especially if you're transitioning from a traditional showroom mattress to a compressed bed in a box. The warranty is 10 years, which is standard for this price category. It reflects realistic expectations for foam and hybrid durability in a mid-range mattress, rather than luxury tier longevity claims. The Cocoon by Sealy Chill mattress is offered in two constructions. Let's start with the memory foam version. At the surface, both models use a cover infused with cooling. This material is designed to absorb body heat and regulate surface temperature. Beneath the cover, in the memory foam version, is a primary comfort layer made of contouring memory foam. Memory foam reacts to body heat and pressure, softening where you apply weight and distributing that weight more evenly across the surface. At the base is a high-density support foam core. This 8-inch core provides structural integrity and determines how well the mattress maintains its shape over time. In an all-foam design, this bottom layer is responsible for long-term durability and overall support performance. Now let's talk about the hybrid version. The hybrid retains the same cooling cover and similar comfort foam structure on top, so at the surface, you're still getting memory foam contouring and the same cooling technology. The difference is underneath. Instead of a dense foam support core, the hybrid uses a pocketed coil system. These coils are individually wrapped, which allows them to compress independently based on pressure. This independence allows the mattress to better accommodate differences in body weight distribution. The coil system also introduces structural reinforcement that foam alone cannot provide. Steel coils maintain their resilience over time better than large blocks of polyurethane foam. If you prefer a traditional all-foam experience with maximum motion dampening, the memory foam construction delivers that in a straightforward way. If you prefer added stability, stronger edge support, and better structural durability, the hybrid coils foundation becomes the more compelling option. Construction tells you how a mattress is built, but feel tells you whether you'll actually like sleeping on it. Let's start with the memory foam version. When you lie down on all foam chill, the first thing you notice is the surface contour. Within a few seconds, the foam begins responding to your body heat and pressure. It softens where you apply weight and distributes that weight more evenly across the surface. Memory foam absorbs movement rather than pushing back quickly. If you change positions, you may notice a slight delay as the foam readjusts. Now, compare that to the hybrid. The hybrid version still provides contouring from the foam comfort layer, but the coil system underneath changes the experience. When you lie down, you still feel pressure relief at the surface, but instead of gradually sinking into a dense foam core, the coils provide more immediate pushback. Both versions of the Cocoon Chill are marketed as medium to medium firm, at about a 6 out of 10, but that label doesn't tell the whole story. Construction changes how that firmness actually presents to different bodies. Let's break this down by sleep position first. Back sleepers generally need a balance between pressure relief and support. On the memory foam version, average weight back sleepers will likely feel comfortably supported. On the hybrid, back sleepers often feel a bit more lift under the the hips because the coils push back more firmly. If you're average to slightly above average weight, that added structural support can feel reassuring rather than restrictive. Side sleepers place more concentrated pressure on the shoulder and the hip. Pressure relief is critical here. The memory foam version generally excels for side sleepers who prioritize contouring. The foam distributes pressure effectively and can reduce that sharp pushback sensation that some side sleepers dislike. The hybrid still offers contouring, but because of the coil system, it feels slightly firmer underneath. Stomach sleeping is where things get more selective. Stomach sleepers need stronger support to prevent the hips from sinking too deeply, which can strain the lower back. So between the two models, the hybrid is typically the better option for stomach sleepers. If you move between positions throughout the night, responsiveness becomes most important. The hybrid's quicker rebound and easier movement usually make it more comfortable for combination sleepers. Cooling is central to the Chill branding, and both versions rely primarily on that same phase change cover to regulate surface temperature. So when you first lie down, the cover feels noticeably cool to the touch. That initial cooling sensation helps offset body heat as you settle in. Over time, the mattress shifts towards a more temperature neutral feel rather than actively cold. The memory foam version depends mostly on that cooling cover and the breathability of the foam layers to manage heat. The hybrid adds airflow through the coil core, which allows heat to dissipate more effectively through the center of the mattress. If you're particularly sensitive to sleeping warm, the hybrid has the slight edge here. Neither version is aggressively cooling, but both are designed to avoid overheating rather than amplify it. If you share a bed, the differences between these two versions becomes more noticeable. The memory foam version is stronger when it comes to motion isolation. Foam naturally absorbs movement, so if your partner tosses and turns or gets up during the night, you are less likely to feel that energy transfer across the mattress. For couples where one person is a light sleeper, that can make a real difference. The hybrid transfers slightly more motion because coils react mechanically under pressure. The coil system provides stronger structure along the perimeter, which means sitting on the edge feels more stable and sleeping near the edge feels more secure. For couples who use the full width of the mattress, that added stability can make the bed feel larger and more usable. So for couples, the decision usually comes down to priorities: maximum motion, dampening with foam, or stronger edges and easier movement with the hybrid. The Cocoon Chill sits firmly in the mid-range category. Where Cocoon stands out is brand credibility. If your budget is tight and you prefer classic memory foam contouring, the all-foam version delivers solid value. A queen-size memory foam chill mattress is around $919 before deals and discounts. If you can stretch slightly and you want stronger edge support, better structural durability, and easier movement, the hybrid often justifies the price difference. The hybrid is about $1,149 for a queen, which is a $200 increase from the memory foam version. Here's the clear takeaway. If you want deep contouring, strong motion isolation, and that classic slow response memory foam feel, the memory foam chill does exactly what it promises. If you want more responsiveness, stronger edge support, better airflow, and improved durability under weight, the hybrid is the smarter long-term choice. The bigger story here is brand trust. Cocoon by Sealy brings established manufacturing experience into the online mattress world. You're not buying into a trend, you're buying into a legacy company adapting to modern convenience.